farmers, Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and today I'm going to whip up some farmer's cheese for the family out of our extra goat milk. So I'll show you guys how we do that. Now, farmer's cheese is a very easy starter cheese. So if you haven't ever made a cheese before, farmer's cheese is definitely where most people would start. You don't need rennet for it, you don't have to age it, nothing like that. So it's a very simple cheese to make. You need your milk and you need vinegar, or even lemon works sometimes. I prefer apple cider vinegar myself, just simply for the flavor, but you can use white vinegar and other vinegars also. So here's how we do it. All right, so I poured a ½ gallon of the goat's milk into my pan, and I'm going to turn the heat on to medium. Keep in mind, if you have it too high, the bottom, you can burn the milk. So you're gonna stir it frequently. You don't want it to scald or to get all burnt on the bottom. You're gonna want to make sure you keep the milk moving. So we are going to get this to 165 degrees. And at that point is when we will dump in our vinegar. All right, guys, so I'm just still stirring away, waiting for this to get to 165 degrees. When it does get close, we're going to be able to see little bubbles around the edge, and you'll see it steam a little bit. It doesn't take very long with milk, though. So it's getting there. And I have a thermometer also, but like I said, I know it's not there yet. Almost there. Let me just go ahead and check the temperature. Now, when you're checking the temperature, never touch the bottom of the pan, because that's not going to give you an accurate read. Obviously, it's going to be a lot hotter down there. So you're aiming for, I just put my thermometer in at an angle, and I use a meat thermometer because that's what I have. So anyway, I put it in at an angle, and I'm aiming for the middle of the milk. Alright, so we're at 150 right now. It's about 15 more degrees and we will be good. While this is getting up to 165 degrees, I have all my stuff around. So I have my herbs, which aren't necessary. You can just add them if you choose. But I have my vinegar right here handy so that I don't have to run off and measure it. What I also have is a bowl with a strainer. If you don't have cheesecloth, a clean old pillowcase works perfect. It works just fine. Alright, so if you guys can see how it bubbles around the sides here, that's how you know it's getting warm. It's getting up to that temperature. And it's steaming a little. I don't know if you guys can see the steam because it's barely steaming. So let's go ahead and look. Make sure I'm not touching the bottom of the pan. Oh, so close. Almost there. Nice. Okay. Okay, so that's what it looks like. We're going to turn that heat off. And now, watch this, guys. It's going to instantly happen here. See the curd separating from the whey already? Check it out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is stir that together. Make sure all the vinegar's incorporated well. So I have let it sit for 10 minutes. It's about as separated as it's going to get. So, at this point we can do one of two things. We can sit here and ladle it out with a slotted spoon, which isn't a horrible idea. Doesn't take very long. Or if you want to get every single last bit, we can dump this over, which is what I'm going to do. Alright guys, so it is really quick process for that. Look at all of that whey. So I'm going to save the whey. I'm going to take this and just put it in my pot for a second and dump the whey into my mason jar. I'm definitely going to spill some. Don't judge me. Why didn't you do it over the sink? Because that would make too much sense. Alright, so we're just going to put that back over the bowl so it can continue to drain. If you want to speed up the process, you can just squeeze it out. It's hot. So we're going to squeeze that out. And now, I'm going to twist up the top. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit. So you can let that sit for as long as you'd like. Obviously, the longer you let it sit, the drier it's going to be. Or you can just eat it as is. Wanting to use it for something that you could spread easily on a cracker, or something, you know, you could even stuff shells, you can make lasagna, different things like that. So if you're looking for a smoother cheese, this would be the point where you don't let it drain anymore. If you're looking more of a crumble cheese, which is what I'm going for currently, I love sprinkling it on our salads. So what I'm going for currently, I want it to be a little more drained and a little more crumble, more of a crumble cheese. So I'm going to let it drain probably for about another hour or so, and then I'm going to season it. So we'll show you that when it's done. So that's how much more it drained in an hour. See how much wider it is. Let's see for you guys. And there's the cheese. I'm going to grab that ball of cheese, put it in the bowl. I am just going to take my fork and crumble it. Oops. Cheese is perfect as is. Like, you don't have to season it any further. You don't have to do anything with it. If you like it plain, then by all means eat it plain, and we do sometimes. But you can also season it or spice it any flavor variations you can come up with. So what I'm going to use is a little bit of sea salt, fresh dill, and fresh chopped green onions. So we love that combination. Another combination we love, you can put red pepper flakes in it, you can put garlic in it, I mean anything you can think of, parsley, all are very good. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon of dill. About a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half of green onion. And then a teaspoon of sea salt. And then you just mix her up. Alright guys, so it's just that easy to make farmer's cheese. If you haven't tried it before, please give it a try. It's delicious. I'm sure you'll love it. Please make sure you're subscribed. If you think this video helped you, or if you enjoy the videos, please give them a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and share it with your friends and family. That always helps get our channel out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.